What's good, my people? What's good? I'm that boy they call Big Tone, one half of the Chronic OGs podcast. Hey, this is the latest edition of Make America Great Again with your boy Big Tone. Hit those buttons for me. I greatly appreciate y'all watching me on whatever platform you may be watching me on. Let's get to it. See, this dumb mother, incompetent, inexperienced, in over his skis ass motherfucker right here. So when every time he tries to be the smartest person in the room, he end up looking like a dumbass. So he was sitting there with Sleepy Donnie at the press conference yesterday, and they asked him about, the second strikes and stuff like that. And then he started talking about, well, because the smoke hit it and it sunk the boat, but all the fire and all that other stuff, and that's the fog of war. That's what you people in the press don't understand, what the fog of war is. And he talked about the fog of war being because there's smoke and blowing, and that ain't the fog of war. The fog of war was coined by a guy named Carl von Kleritz or some shit like that, right? He's a military theorist. And what he said the fog of war is, and I'm going to read it to you, it says the uncertainty and ambiguity in military operations that makes an unclear picture of the situation. You're right. It was fog of war, my dude, but you didn't know, you wasn't using it in that term. See, what y'all doing is throwing a whole bunch of shit out there and making the picture unclear for people who are fucking stupid, who don't do their research, who don't concentrate on Project 2025. I'm not one of those people. So I knew what the fog of war was. You know why I spent time in the military. I paid attention. But the fog of war ain't got shit to do with boats blowing up and smoke in the air. But you're right about one thing. Y'all, you trying your best to make the picture very unclear. Very unclear. But every time you try to make the picture very unclear, you actually make it more clear and more clear and more clear. This guy is the biggest threat to our safety and security as a nation. Because if I was an enemy, I'm just saying it, if I were an enemy, I'd be planning one right now against the U.S. Because you got Trump, Marco Rubio, Pete Hegseth, Kristi Noem, Tulsi Gabbard. Think of all the names, and now think of the names I just mentioned. And then there's an attack on U.S. soil. Y'all feel cool with the leadership that we got that's supposed to be taking care of shit like that? Trump sitting in this same motherfucking meeting, sleep. In his cabinet meeting, sleep. No wonder he always say he don't know. I didn't know that happened. I didn't know, but Pete said I didn't know, because your ass is always sleep. And this motherfucker don't know. He has no clue what he's doing, and he should resign ASAP and take his ass back to Fox News on Saturday and Sunday morning. This dude, just think about the dude we had in place before, General Austin. Y'all wanted to get rid of that motherfucker because he spent the night in the hospital and didn't tell nobody. Y'all called him dishonest. Y'all called him unsavory. Those are some of the things. Y'all called him conniving. Those are the things y'all said about General Austin. General Austin, who used to be the Department of Defense Secretary. The fucking fog of war, Department of War. That's all the fuck they think of. Two bitch ass niggas, only thing they want to do is fight. But yet and still, when they gotta fight, they using other people's lives to fight the fight for them. See what I'm saying? That's how Admiral Bradley just got his ass in a sling. Because he fighting a fight for these motherfuckers. And now when the rubber hit the road, he wasn't there for the whole shit. And now it was all Admiral Bradley. I mean, hit y'all up on game. I know this is a long video, but I'm going to hit you up on game real fast. On September 3rd, this motherfucker came out on Fox News and said, I was there for the whole thing. It wasn't AI. I was there. I did this. I saw the whole thing. The boat, the blah, 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 and this, that, and the other. Sunday, there was no second strike. Sunday, he said there was no second strike. It was fake news and all this other shit. Yesterday, the motherfucker saying there was a second strike, But I didn't stick around for that. I went to my next meeting. Who the fuck gonna leave a military operation when they blowing up shit and you the Department of Defense Secretary and you gonna leave in the middle of the operation? Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Your lies should be burning your ass right now, bro. You're a fucking travesty. You're a goddamn shame of yourself. And anybody that still support this motherfucker should be ashamed of themselves too. I'm that boy they call Big Tone. This is one of the biggest threats to our safety and security as a nation. Right here. This motherfucker right here. Right there. I'm that boy they call Big Tone. I'm out.